Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my friends. My name is Gentleman Jack, and welcome to my channel. We are back with episode 4 of EMC to the Sky, the modded mind pack that we've been working on for a few episodes now. So in the last episode, got our windmill set up with our metal press that we're going to need to get to the next stage. And also between episodes, things were starting to get just a little bit too crowded here on the main platform. So I went ahead and created another 33 block diameter circle out here. I used some of the chiseled cobblestone blocks to get this cool effect here. And I've moved the blast furnace, coke oven, and alloy kiln all over here. Eventually the windmill and the metal press and engineer's workbench and all of that are going to get moved over there as well. Just unfortunately, to make the extra power things that we need to make, that's going to take some resources that we won't have until we get to the tier 2. So we're just going to leave this here for now. And then as soon as we're able to, we'll get it all moved over there, build a cool looking windmill and all that fun stuff. So yeah, that is what we have going on so far. We still have our tier 1 resource generators. Let's see, making bone meal, at least they should be. Looks like they may be out of resource. Yep, we're out of power here. There we go. So get some coal in there to get this rolling again. There we go. So we've got that making bone meal, and we dump that into our transmutation table, which builds up our energy here. And yeah, so that's about where we're at right now. I have a little chicken friend here who seems to be following me around for some reason. That's all right. Hey, little fella. All right, so let's take a look at the quest book here. So we almost have basic resources complete. We have bio resources complete. Time to get tinkering. We have everything but this, which we can't get until we go to the nether. And then we have everything under Road to Steel set up. So real quick, let's go ahead and make some animal bait. So we can go ahead and get that last quest of the first line completed. I believe the one's for cows. Yes. Cool. Alright, now we are going to need... Wait, did that complete the quest, or do I actually have to do something with it? Okay, yeah, I need leather, feathers, and egg. So actually, we already have most of that. Leather, egg. Okay, cool. So now we just need a feather. So let's just go ahead and dump that in here for now. We actually do have some cows over there. Let's see. I don't want to bring an end to my little chicken friend over there. But we do have a chicken over there. Sorry, friend. No feather. Okay. Sorry, buddy. Wait, no. I forgot to crit you. And no feather. What's up with chickens not giving feathers? Is there like a special thing? Severing? No? That is weird. Okay. I guess let's grab some eggs and try to get some more chickens and maybe get a feather that way. We'll throw the raw chicken. No, shouldn't have thrown that egg in there, but that's alright. We'll grab a few stacks. And we'll go ahead and have a little sleep, because a nap a day keeps the phantoms away. Stupid murder pigeons. Alright, so come back here. Well, that was unlucky. Okay, there we go. Got a couple of chickens now. Okay, now actually we've got so many. Let's just grab some seeds real quick and get them all fenced in. We may actually have to make fences though, now that I think about it. I don't think we've done that yet. There we go. And then we'll grab some seeds, which we... Okay, thought we had the seeds, but apparently not. That's all right. We have a ton of bone meal. I think we just got every seed except the ones we need, but that's all right. We will just keep going until we get some. There we go. So we'll learn that. Grab a stack. What is this? Corn seeds, bell pepper seeds, hemp seeds, demon's dream seeds. That's interesting. Oh, let's go ahead and learn these while we're here. And now we'll come over here. Just make a little pen for our chickens. Normally I wouldn't make a chicken pen quite this big, but we do have quite a few chickens, so I think we'll just go ahead and make a relatively large one so they're not completely crammed in there. Mr. Cow, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Please. Thank you. There you go. Go back out with your little cow friends. Alright, now... No, cow, leave. Sir. This is not the... Oh, dear. Okay, you know what? They can hang for now. It's fine. What in that? There we go. Alright, cool. So now we've got a bunch of chickens, 2 cows, and a pig in our pen. Which is fine, I guess. Alright, so we will leave them there to grow up, and then we will come back a little bit later. We should be able to get a feather, and then that will complete that first quest line there. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, we will come back here. So our next quest is going to be the tier 2 progression. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is a tier 2 resource generator. And so that consists of block of tin, block of copper, block of coal, 2 blocks of compressed sand, redstone, bone, and iron. And there we go. We now have a tier 1 resource generator. So that is going to be very helpful. I believe with tier 2 we're going to get, well, I know actually, we're going to get better resources, so like gold and silver and various other things that we couldn't get with the tier 1. So we're going to start with the tier 2 mini catalyst, which we need a tier 1 compressed agglomerate, which is a tier 1 agglomerate, 9 of them surrounding a mini catalyst. Alright, so for that, I do already have the recipe favorited here. We need 3 compressed iron, 2 compressed coal, 1 compressed redstone block, and then 3 compressed copper blocks. So we will make one of these. Boom. Learn that here, and yeah, it's going to take us a little while to build up the resources to get 8 of these things, because each one is 108 EMC, or I'm sorry, 108,000 EMC. So that's, yeah, that's going to take a little while. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the grindy bits off camera. Which honestly, I say grindy bits, it's mostly just AFKing until I get enough EMC, but I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, and then as soon as I have that ready to go, we'll be right back.
4 to 6 weeks later.
Okay, we are back. I did a little AFKing, and I was able to get 8 of the tier 1 agglomerate. It took forever, but we have them now, so now what we need to do is make the compressed agglomerate. And, oh, we need a tier 1 mini catalyst for that, which should not be a problem at all. There we go. And boom. so we've got that. Now we need to throw that in the metal press over there, but to do that, we do need, there we go, one of these metal press mold plates. So for that, we have the blueprint there over in the engineer's workbench. Now we need the wire cutters, which actually looks pretty simple. There we go. All right, so now we need, I believe it was 3 steel sheets. So we do have our hammer. So 3 metal sheets. There we go. We've got the mold now. Now as far as this goes, I am not entirely sure what to do here because it doesn't seem to have any UI. Or, you know, you could just do that, I suppose. So we will run that through. Nope, that is not a thing. Okay. Grab that back. Maybe we throw it. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So now we can put down our tier 2 resource generator, slap in the tier 2 mini catalyst, and very shortly, there we go, tier 2 resource capsule. So we have the catalyst. Ooh, block of steel, nice. And we have the resource capsule. Okay, so lots of different ways to make a silver nugget here. There we go. Okay, so we need 3 down the side. Boom. So we will learn that. Grab 6 more, as well as our original one there. And then make a silver ingot. There we go. Cool. Alright, so grab some more of those. We'll see what's next here. Lead. Boom. Got our lead nuggets. These do have EMC. So we're going to do the same thing here. Oh, grabbed a couple too many. That's alright. Alright, now we got our lead ingot. Cool. Lapis, that'll be helpful. Alright, so we need nickel, diamond, gold, and zinc. And seeing as you guys have watched me do a good few of these now, and I'm sure it's not the most riveting of content, I will go ahead and get this completed off camera real quick. And then, yeah, then we'll start moving on in the different mod packs, working through those and getting a whole system here set up. So I will be right back. All right, so we have completed the tier 2 progression. We got silver, lead, lapis, nickel, diamond, gold, and zinc. Not only did we load all of these, zinc unfortunately doesn't have an EMC value, but we loaded all of these into the transmutation table along with their ingot forms and their block forms. So as you can see, block of gold, block of diamond, nickel. So yeah, we are all set. Now what we should do is go ahead and get this hooked up to a sequential fabricator to get, close that door of my little AFK hut there, get this hooked up to a sequential fabricator so that way it's not just making 64 of these and then stopping until we empty it. So that will probably be one of the next steps we do. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other mod pack based quests we have here. Now these, I don't necessarily feel like they need to be done in this order. Like, yeah, no, not at all actually. Ooh, this gets us into create. That is fun. I do love the create mod. Okay, so that'll be one we will probably do pretty quickly. I think the first one I actually want to take a crack at, though, is Project E. Because one of my favorite aspects of Project E is this right here, the transmutation tablet. As it says here, transmutation tablet is a transmutation table that you can take with you, and items available, EMC and items available and with you at all times. They're also required to craft the first tier of the EMC link, which are incredibly useful items to have, especially since we removed all the passive EMC generation in the pack. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so in packs I've played before that had Project E, there have been different things. There are energy collectors, which you surround with glowstone, and they kind of transform the light into energy. There have also been bonsai trees, which are different than like the bonsai pots that grow trees automatically, which is another fun mod. But yeah, these, you just crafted them. They were a little bit difficult to craft, but you would craft them and put them down, and they would just automatically, passively generate EMC. It was great. In the last mod pack I played that had Project E on it, I pretty much maxed out the energy that you could have in that mod pack, and so like I just had unlimited everything all the time. Like it didn't matter what the EMC value was, I had access to it. It was great, especially when you get later game, and I didn't get all of that built up until later game, so it did help and didn't make it too boring. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and start with Project E, just because we've got some useful stuff in here, and I want that transmutation tablet because it's great. You can just be running around, you click it, you've got a crafting grid right there. You can craft straight out of the transmutation table. Super handy. Okay, so it looks like Philosopher's Stone. Key component, you will need the Philosopher's Stone for many recipes, but it also has other uses. You can right-click many things in world with the Philosopher's Stone to change them to other things. Check its uses in JEI for more information. Okay, so it looks like the recipe for the Philosopher's Stone isn't too terrible. 4 redstone, 1 diamond, and glowstone dust, which we don't actually have yet. Let's see. Okay, none of these more advanced machines are really something we have. I don't think the energy collector is going to be a thing. Oh, they are! Look at that! Oh, no, okay. So they're there, but if you click on them, there's no recipe. So yeah, those, true to their word, they have been disabled. Alright, alright, everything here, mostly it requires you to already have glowstone, or to have very advanced machines that we do not yet have. Or don't have access to in some cases. Alright, so it looks like a trip to the Nether is going to be very necessary. Let me take a look here real quick though. Project E only contains dark matter and red matter. Project Expansion adds multiple colors / tiers after those two. The higher you go, the more EMC it takes to craft, but the higher tier EMC link you'll be able to craft as well. Alright, so that's cool. Project E goes up to Aeternalis fuel. After that, Project Extend adds fuel tiers much like the matter tiers. This fuel will be needed to craft the next tier of fuel and matter. Okay, got that. Now, like I have mentioned probably a bajillion times at this point, I love this mod pack, so I am pretty familiar with this stuff and what it means. We'll kind of get into a little bit more depth with this as we go along. These I'm actually not that familiar with. Each EMC link tier will allow you to import or export more items per second and raise the EMC limit per second. Okay, cool. So I think what these do is basically you pump items into it. So for instance, this here, my tier 1 resource generator running into my sequential fabricator, and everything is full. Okay. So here, instead of, with the EMC link, instead of this chest just filling up and then me having to come in and manually throw all this stuff, oops, dumped my wrench there. Anyway, having to put all of this stuff manually into the transmutation table, I believe with the link, the items would just be pumped directly into that and then destroyed for their EMC. So it kind of takes some of the interactivity out of this system, which is nice considering, you know, there's so many other things that we're doing in this mod pack, trying to move through the quests and discover all the mods and all of that, that keeping this cleared out and producing is not really so much of a strong focus. So yeah, it'll be good to get that part automated. All right, so we'll do a little bit more cleanup here to buy ourselves some time. And then we're gonna get that EMC link crafted as soon as possible. There we go, cool. All right, so actually before, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. So what we need to do is, to get the Philosopher's Stone, we're gonna need Glowstone. Glowstone, it appears we're gonna have to go into the Nether. So one of the first things I wanna do is get another portal set up, get in there, see how it looks, how we can get Glowstone. Hopefully it's gonna be a normal Nether rather than a skyblock Nether, but we'll have to see. So real quick though, before we do that, I want to go ahead and start making some matter, so that way we can get an EMC link, so we can kind of help this process out. So, all right, so we need cobblestone and coal. There we go. Low covalence dust. We will go ahead and pop that in there. Now, medium covalence dust is redstone and gold. Stone and gold. There we go. And now, of course, the high covalence dust, which beyond just being a crafting component for Project E, I don't really know much about it. But yeah. High covalence dust. There we go. Perfect. All right, so let's go low, medium, high. There we go. So yeah, I do know it crafts the alchemical chest. Okay, alchemical chests are very large chests, but they're also needed for the first tier of the EMC link. They also don't cost a ton of EMC, so it's not a bad idea to use these next to a Tinker's crafting station for easier crafting. That would be nice. The Tinkers, we haven't really played around too much with that, but when you have the Tinker's crafting stations and a storage sitting next to them, you can actually pull directly out of the storage without having to get out of the Tinker's interface, go to the storage, and then come back. It's actually really nice. All right, so we need a chest, stone, iron, and diamond. There we go, cool. No rewards. All right, EMC links are blocks that you can import send items to, and it will convert them to EMC. The lowest tier is basic, which can only import 1 item per second. The higher tiers have much higher limits, so we'd recommend you keep upgrading as you can. These also have EMC, so you don't have to continually craft up through the tiers. EMC links can also export items and liquids using EMC. Exports are also limited by the items or millibuckets per second metric. To configure the export, place the EMC link down, hold the item in your hand you want to export, and right click. For liquids, hold a bucket of the liquid in your hand instead. Note that all wow, words are hard. Note that not all liquids have EMC values. Okay. Oh, so we need the transmutation tablet for that. Which, nope, we need dark matter. Dark matter. Okay. So, Unfortunately, this is one of those mods where it kind of follows that Minecraft pattern of you have to have this to make this, and then you have to make this, and then you have to have this to make that, and yeah. So it kind of sends you down the crafting rabbit hole. Alright, so we're gonna need the Philosopher's Stone first, which we have to have Glowstone dust for before we get the link set up. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and dump all of this stuff back in here. There we go, put the machine frame in there, dump the chisel. Alright, now everything we can't dump, or don't want to, we're gonna put in here. Now there it is, okay. Just about to say, where did my toolbox go? Alright, put that in there, that in there. Cool, cool. And then we'll just go ahead and keep that on us for now. Actually, no. There we go. Okay, so we don't need the crook. We are going into the nether, so I feel like some armor would not go amiss. And we're in 1.16.5. So I don't believe, I could be wrong on this, but I don't believe we have piglins, excuse me, where we need gold. I believe the 1.16 was the ocean update, maybe? Unless it was the nether update. In which case that's gonna be a pain. But we're gonna start off here. We are also going to make a sword. I had mentioned a while ago about how, you know, eventually it's going to be easier just to search rather than just scroll through, and it appears that we're sort of getting to that point. Alright, let's actually grab, there we go, these, and what did that do? Okay, yeah, that is what that did. Cool. Okay, there we go. So I want to go ahead and make up some diamond tools first before we go. And then we'll go ahead and learn these. Destroy these. We'll take that with us just in case. Drop that, drop that. Okay. Alright, so now we have diamond armor, full diamond armor, full diamond tools. Now we need to create another portal. And I believe this is going to be the way to do this. So you put this in here. Nope, that was, nope. Ah, oh boy. Jump in the water. Okay, that did not go well. Okay, so let's try this the other way around. Okay, no. I guess I should have probably tried to explain what I was doing before I randomly set myself on fire. I'm trying to make obsidian. And I remember in other packs I've played, the way that works is you put lava in the bucket and then you have water on top. Or you put water in the bucket and have lava on top. I don't remember. But yeah, that was how you did it. It doesn't appear to be the way you do it now. Okay, so this is normal obsidian. Right? Yes. Ice charge and lava bucket. Alchemy bench. Fluid on top. Okay, that's what I thought. Stone barrel. So you put lava in the barrel and then water on top of it. Why is it not working? Because apparently you have to click from the side, not the top. Alright, so now I should be able to, there we go. Now in the past, what I've done, we'll see if this still works. It may not. Okay, so we'll put one there, one there, one there, one there. Let's actually grab one more. There we go. and one there. Then take that one out. Okay, perfect. So now, yep, there we go. That's more like it. Makes this process a lot easier when you're not having to place the water every single time. Okay, so we need one more lava bucket. Actually, what am I thinking? There we go. So yeah, even though I love this mod, I've played it, you know, in many different packs, it's still my knee-jerk reaction to craft everything. So rather than, oh, craft one and, you know, grab the rest out of the transmutation table, my knee-jerk is always, okay, now I'm going to need 10 of these, so let's get them all crafted up, and yeah. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, I think, and just stick it right here. Torches on top. And then we're going to need a flint and steel, which, oh, we don't actually have flint yet. Won't be a problem to get, just realized we didn't have it yet. Alright, where is my gravel? There it is. Grab a few pieces. There we go. Cool. Nope. Clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. Put that back. Learn that. Make a flint and steel. Learn that. There we go. Alright. Alright. Let's do one last inventory here. So we have our full diamond armor, we have full diamond tools, we have our flint and steel. Let's grab some more torches just in case we need them. Make sure we have a full stack on us. And let's go ahead and drop our tier 2 resource capsules. I believe we are all prepared. So let's go ahead, take our first steps into the nether. Oh man, it is a skyblock nether. So let's head back. I was afraid of that. Alright, so we can go ahead and dump the shovel, dump the flint and steel. We won't be needing that. Let's look a little bit closer into glowstone. And let's see what mobs will drop it. Mob drops. Okay. Twilight Wraith. I am unfamiliar with that mob. I know I've seen in the past with other packs the Twilight Forest biome. And being a Twilight Wraith, I would assume that's, well, at least that could be where that comes from. Not sure. But yeah. So, interesting. It does say it spawns in any biome, though. So, that's cool. And then, of course, the Witch with a 12% drop rate. Okay. So, if we need glowstone, and we have no way of making it, let's take one more look through and just make sure that we have no way of making it. Dimensional resource generator. Nether catalyst. We need netherrack and compressed soul sand. How do we get soul sand? Nether capsule, of course. Botania. Wait, soul sand goes into the mana pool, and oh, you get 2 soul sand. Okay. Alchemy bench. No. Machine outputs. Sludge refiner. Industrial foregoing. Okay. It might be something we look into. Crusher, no. No. Centrifuge, no. Bastion Hoglin Stables, which we don't have. Okay, so generalized overworld prediction. Oh, the simulation chamber. That's a little more advanced than I want to jump into right now. Okay, so you can make crying obsidian. That's cool. But yeah, the nether catalyst is going to require soul sand, which is difficult to get. Let's see, where is industrial foregoing in all of this? Right here. Okay, so advanced machine frame, meat feeder. That's creepy and funny. The meat feeder is amazing. You can put it in your head bubble slot, and as long as it's filled with liquid meat, it will automatically fill your hunger bar as needed. That, yeah, that's interesting. Dissolution chamber, tiny dry rubber, latex bucket, fluid extractor, pity machine frame. All right, let's look into sludge refiner. Okay, so we need some gears, furnace, pity machine frame, which we need. Oh boy. So it looks like no matter what, it's going to be complicated to get glowstone. The least complicated way I can actually see is honestly just to go ahead and build a mob farm and then stand there and swing away at mobs until we get a witch and get some glowstone. So I think we're going to go ahead and go for that route. Now the question is where to put it. I know in skyblocks, the lower down in the world you are, the better the spawn rates. And everything is pretty well spawn proofed up here, so that shouldn't affect anything down there. Okay, let me figure some things out. I'm gonna figure out where we want to set up the mob farm. We're probably gonna need to build a new platform for it, regardless of where we set it up. And yeah. So let me get that stuff figured out, and we'll be right back with a plan. Okay, so the plan for the mob farm, I believe, is that first I'm going to let this lava from the cobble gen flow all the way down to the bottom of the world. Then I'm going to let some of the water loose, turn all of that under there into cobble, and then I'll make my way down and build platforms that mimic the platforms up here at the bottom of the world. And I'll probably do some other offshoots as well. And then I'll build the mob farm down there. That way it'll increase the spawn rates, and anything else that is dependent on spawning mechanics will build down on one of those platforms as well. So yeah, I think that is the direction that we're gonna head in for now, is go ahead and get those platforms built, get a mob farm built up. It's probably just gonna be, well, not probably, it is going to be just the basic mob farm with the big 2-block high kind of cross in the middle with water that filters all the mobs down into the drop chute. Yeah, just the basic mob farm that you see on every skyblock ever. And I think probably the best way to do that is going to be in a time lapse. So we'll go ahead and get this built, and then we'll be right back to real time to get that glowstone and progress into Project D. so we have both our new platforms. Here we have the main one, which apparently has a slime chunk in it, which actually that'll be useful down the line. This is the one under our main base here. And then over here we have the one where our mob farm is going to go. And I think that is actually gonna do it for today. So we got quite a bit accomplished, and next time when we come back, we will work on getting this mob farm up over here, getting our glowstone, and then getting a little bit more into Project E, getting that transmutation tablet. So we will have crafting and items on the go, which will be great. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. Maybe even consider the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.